Hey everybody, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. This is part 5 of my series on Elevon. Today we are going to be touring UnionMain. And before we get started, hit like and subscribe so these winds will stop here in Dallas because it's been crazy out here. Anyhow, so let's take a look and let's turn this around. All right, so we are touring the Salado Plan here in Elevon. So this is a model home, so right off the bat you're going to see that there's no entrance to the door. We're going to be going in through the office, which is actually the garage. So when you do move in and say you get a home like this will be the garage. So right here I want to show you there's some backsplashes, some cabinets and flooring. So right over here you get to see what you get to pick out on your design if you are to build and not purchase a spec home. And what will happen is you'll have a conversation with the consultant with UnionMain Homes, and he will kind of walk you through the process. But I do like this. I want to show you. So right here is a legend of where we are here in Dallas and relevance to Lavon, and here's the model home. But what I really like, it really breaks down. You're 6 minutes from Neiman Smith Elementary, 9 minutes from Community High School, 10-minute drive from the middle school, 35-minute drive from Plano, 45-minute drive to downtown Dallas, which is not bad because over here in Lavon, you are not paying the prices that you would be paying in Dallas. Plus, you're getting into a home that is a new home and you're not inheriting other people's problems from buying a pre-existing home. So right here it breaks down schools, parks, recreation, medical. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a picture and I'm gonna actually put this on the page on the YouTube, and you can actually see its entirety, so it's not just me talking. So just wanted to give you a little breakdown of where we are, and let's take a tour of this beautiful home. So let's start all over. No, actually start all over, but start at the front door. Like I said, we can't, since this is a model home, we can't enter into the front door. So let's pretend that we are and go from there. All right, so we are going to see a beautiful open concept kitchen, large island, beautiful range gas stove, and then a beautiful range hood up above. So are y'all more of a big closet, not big closet, sorry, big kitchen and a entertainment, or do y'all just like having the space just to kind of have the space to have a big kitchen and not entertain? Either or. I like a little bit of both. I personally, sometimes I like to entertain people, and then sometimes I just like to have me and my family and we just have our nice large kitchen. So I want you to take a look. Look at this natural light that UnionMain brings in. It is massive ceilings. You could put a huge Christmas tree up there. But what I like about it is when you're walking into the home, you don't feel like you're like going into complete darkness. This area really brings in a lot of natural light to where you don't have to have, now the light is on, but it's not serving a purpose, but you don't have to have lights on in here. And that's really good here in when you're wanting to just sit in natural light. A lot of people like that. My old home did not have a lot of natural light, and it was completely dark all the time. And it just creates a better environment. Plus, it brings in the sunshine vitamin D. So right over here, we're going to look over here at the nice looking master. And then, so when you walk into a model home, you can actually see, like, give yourself an idea of what you would like to decor, design. What is your thoughts on an accent wall like this? Is this something that you would like, or is this something, does this give you good ideas and pointers on what you would like to design in your home? Just curious, what are your thoughts? Put it down in the comments. Let's go ahead and walk through the master bathroom. Since this is the model home, like I said earlier, when we walked in through the garage, you saw some swatches, or you saw the swatches on the wall. Well, here's more from the design center. You get to pick your brick if you're building the ground up, different colors that UnionMain has to offer. And then you'll walk through them. Once you go under contract and you do build from ground up, you will be able to sit down with the sales consultant and kind of pick what you want, and what colors, what kind of brick you want. It's actually a really fun process. So this Salado is, as we're walking up the stairs, this is sitting at 4,270 square feet on a 50-foot lot, 2-story. I am sorry, it is not 4,270 square feet. I read the wrong line. This is 2,581. And we'll talk more about that once we get done with this tour and I can give you my full attention, so I'm just not aimlessly just walking around with the camera pointing at the wall. What I like about this is, like, this gives you an area where you can have a little retreat for the kids, or you can put out a small office, kind of have a semi-private wall if you're the work from home. And we'll put a big old TV right here. I don't know, 75-inch, 80-inch, and watch your sports, whatever games you like, whatever sports you like to watch. So over here is the other bathroom. They are playing up the Dalmatians in here, but I think it's really cute. My daughter would go crazy over this room, especially with the dogs. So the rooms aren't as big because I believe that there are actually allocating them more to the common areas. And so the thing is, you put your toys in the flex room or the common area, and kind of try to have this room a little toyless. But this room actually, this particular one, is actually big enough to accommodate that. Another full ensuite bath. So let's go downstairs and check out the last bedroom. And what I like about this bedroom is this is more for, like, say you have family coming over, or elderly parents. They don't want to go upstairs. This downstairs has a full bath. And nice large bedroom downstairs. Beautiful accent wall. I personally like that. What about you guys? But it has a lot of natural light. If you don't want to go downstairs or have your family come upstairs, they can do that. It's a perfect place for them. So let's talk about what's going on in incentives. All right, so get out my trusty sheet. So, like I said, this home is a Salado. It is sitting at 2,581 square feet. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. The 4220 or the 4270 was the plan number. That is not the square footage. So what I said earlier, scratch that out. That was a mistake. I'm allowed one of them a year, and I actually used it up. Anyhow, so this particular plan, you could either do a 4-bedroom or a 5-bedroom, and then you can also, hold on one second, let me get this book. So this right here kind of breaks down what the Salado has. So let me go ahead and read this out. So it is, you can either have a 4-bedroom or 4 to 5 bedroom, or a 2.5 to 4 bath, 2-story, or 2 to 3 car garage. Anyhow, so this one comes in 3 elevations, and the prices of those elevations are starting at, let's say at $415 and up. And what we can do is, if you want to talk more in detail, you can sit down and we can have a conversation via Zoom. Just reach out to me, put a comment down below, and just tell me more about what you're interested in price-wise and whatnot. But what I wanted to tell you with is on the UnionMain Homes, as of this month, they are having interest rates as low as 3.49 FHA, which is with the rate buy down, or a 4.99 for a permanent buy down. And this would be, I believe, for conventional, and I can get some more information on that. But and then they are also giving up to 5% of the sales price of home. So what that is, they're incentivizing you with flex cash up to 5% of the sales price of the home. So that is really good money that you're going to be having in your pocket for, like I said, closing costs, rate buy down, going towards the design center, like to design your home, things like that. So that right there kind of concludes what we are, our tour on the UnionMain Homes in Elevon. And if you have any questions, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, comment, and I can help you take that next step in your new home ownership of buying your home. Anyhow, thank you. You have a good day. I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.